like them paying your lease. Wanna get out of the country, you say you wanna go on a trip out of Greece. Wanna get out of the country, wanna get different, you wanna get runchy. Buy the ticket right now, bitch, you tell me you want me. For the flight shit, we spinning the band, shit is cool.
Guess what, y'all? It's showtime!
What's up, y'all? You know what time it is. It's about to be that time. It's time!
What's up, guys? Kenny Quick back in another video. And here on our regular prediction news here on a daily basis. And I was going told that we gonna have another WWE showdown. So this time around, going head with the Saturday Night main event. And of course, the Great American Bash was on this Saturday, so 3 p.m. We got 3 pay-per-view shows on one Saturday and well, let's get back. It's WWE and Atlanta all come together to play. It started with a Saturday Night main event, and my opinion is gotta be the most likely fake good enough. So we got for World Heavyweight Championship, Gunther for the Goldberg, the WWE president for the Seas for Gunther for Goldberg 8 months ago, and Gunther has provoked Goldberg, who was seen ringside at Bad Blood last year, of course. At defeating Jey Uso regaining the world title, Gunther turned his attention to his most experienced opponent, and WWE Hall of Famer Goldberg, a former WWE World Champion and a WWE Champion, wrestled for the first time since losing Roman Reigns in 2022 at Elimination Chamber. So, here's the thing. Goldberg, I think he'll be his last ride for him. Gunther, he's wearing a championship. I was saying that this case of forbidden for all the 4 days apart, and Goldberg was actually in the crabbiest saint for WWE. And speaking of WWE, he was a better man than he was. And Goldberg and Gunther had us beef with. Remember that day for Goldberg, who was the last time in WWE sin? I think he was, well, the magnificent wrestler ever on before. And of course, Gunther will wear a championship just because he's never been about that. So again, like 3 minutes, so who else will go happen? So give me Gunther to retain the title. At night for the Seth Rollins. At night it's 0-3, and consider the Money in the Bank matches. That will be undecidable decision. Would it be true if not for Rollins associates Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed interfering in the match? Night is seasoned with fans who are desperate to beat the man who stopped him at the top of the center of the mountain. And that is LA Knight. Even it's a case for LA Knight and Seth Rollins. That's because he got horns in the century. The situation is this. Even Seth Rollins had a gun on Daphne with on top, and of course he got all the purposes. And speaking of Rollins, he had to miss Money in the Bank 2 times in a row. But then your Seth Rollins is pretty much good for him. And I guess Seth doesn't have what he got to take what it's been for, so yeah, give me another win. Randy Orton versus Drew McIntyre. And McIntyre returned for 1 month absence, taking his nose Orton's business. Cody Rhodes conversation. Orton and we called the RKO, settling a match between and Saturday Night main event. Even in McIntyre's first match, he was still caged at the last Saturday Night main event with Damian Priest. Yeah. I don't know what's happening. I mean, Damian Priest won the match against Drew McIntyre. But McIntyre came back for every reason. Ain't mean the same for Drew. Ain't mean the same for Randy Orton. Randy Orton almost had won the King of the Ring finals against Cody Rhodes, and Cody deserved the match. But Randy, hell, I guess Randy, who is a fighter, a legend killer, and definitely as well. But the thing is, but for Randy Orton, I don't know if he's going heel turn, double turn on him, on Cody Rhodes, right before SummerSlam between Cody Rhodes and John Cena. They're going to one battle and attempt to find themselves. So give me Randy Orton to win for the match. And that's how they're going to find out to live here. And I was going to do so. Now, on to the Evolution, the pay-per-view. And the further women's Evolution pay-per-view was on October 2018. And everything takes place was closing on a weekend preceded by the Sunday Night Main Event and NXT Grand American Bash. And the women's take the center stage to the women's exclusive WWE Evolution pay-per-view return for the 7-year absence between superstars from Raw, SmackDown, and NXT, and of course they have a battle to find out what they're going to do. And yeah, and recommended opponents of Io Sky and Ripley renewed their hostilities for the Women's World Championship. And the Evolution does it the fact and the cause of the All Women's World Champion. And of course, I can't wait for this man. When Io Sky and Rhea Ripley renewed their rivals and the quartet. And of course, of absence, half the women had absence. But for them, it's going to be renewing the Women's World Championship. And if we're tired of the scenes to address welcome the scenes on NXT side, women's tag team title with their four-way. And don't be surprised. We're going to see the multiple legends on the card and the Battle Royal. We see like the Nikki Bella again, because I can't stand with Nikki Bella. There's gotta be a way out of this Nikki Bella situation. And Taylor got to quit the ball from order worthwhile. If this is the grateful when they was. Idealistic. We're gonna wait and see what happens here. And we're gonna kick first up on a match. First up, the Women's World Championship Io Sky for the Ripley. And of course, World Channel Manager Adam Pearce affords Sky opponent of choice, and Sky did not take the easy way out. The underdog champion Rhea Ripley, who beat at WrestleMania 41 in a triple match with Bianca Belair in a one-on-one duel. And Rhea Ripley accepts it. And my exception is Io Sky deserves the banner match against Rhea Ripley for 2018, 2020, upon past month, and WrestleMania 41. The biggest problem was Liv Morgan, who's not here today, and she chose over Rhea Ripley. That's because I'm pretty sure they're going to do it again. Io has won many matches against Rhea Ripley. I mean, anything. So, give me Io Sky retains over Rhea Ripley. Next, Women's Championship. Tiffany Stratton versus Trish Stratus. And Stratton wants to add a WWE Hall of Famer to resume. Stratton and Stratton team against to beat Nia Jax and Candice LeRae at Elimination Chamber. Now they get a quarter of the WWE Women's title match. And Trish Stratus came in there and challenged Tiffany Stratton. But this is all she wrote. We see legends in the game, but We all love Trish Stratus, but not the game. But hell, I don't know what we're going to find out. So definitely, Trish is beginning to one day or another win the match. I'm pretty sure they'll find. So give me Trish Stratus retains the women's championship before Jade Cargill faces Tiffany Stratton at SummerSlam. Next, the NXT Women's Championship. J.D. James for Jordan Grace. And Grace won the mini tournament, earned her shot against Jason James. And Jordan Grace pinned Laura Fight in the opening round before the winning the Fame 4-way against Jay Parker, Last Legend, and Easy James. And yeah, for all the purposes, I think should know about Jordan Grace and JJ. That could be a better pop-up. Due to my fact with if that Jordan Grace could be that time being, if she is going to do it, well, I'm pretty sure that we have a good chance for it. But Jason J is also a number one. And Jordan Grace, she was a TNA knockout champion. And she's not working with the Mafia. So, giving Jason J to retain the NXT Women's Champion. And the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship. Raquel Rodriguez, Elizabeth Charlotte Flair, Sawuka and Sawyer, and the Kabuki Warriors. And here's the thing. Liv Morgan's sort of injury jeopardized the women's tag team titles and likely impacted the broader effort of the card. Rodriguez regularly welcomed Red as the one half of the champions in Morgan's absence. They will defend their title against one tag team each of three brands. Bliss and Belair qualified being B-Fab Mission and the Secret B-Fab Mission and the Secret Harvest. And of course, well, Kabuki Warriors in on the Raw side, and so Wuka and Sawyer on the NXT side. Due to the fact, I don't know why Liv Morgan was not here anymore, because Liv Morgan is out of action and he replaced her by Roxanne Perez. And the replacement was Roxanne Perez. Either her did what kind of a story we're here, and that because I don't know what's going to happen. The thing is this. The thing is this. Roxanne Perez doesn't know what's going to do. It's going to help Raquel. I don't know if they're going to win it or they will have it. So give Raquel and Roxanne to retain the title. So, yeah. And the number one contender for the Battle Royal for the future Women's Champion. And the Raw General Manager Adam Pearce and the SmackDown General Manager Nick Aldis announced the Battle Royal. And the winner earned a shot at Clash of Paris with no time was specific. Check this out. I didn't like that one bit. I didn't like it. So, I don't like this one bit. This is probably the Battle Royal, the way we're going to win the title at SummerSlam, not the Clash of Paris. But it didn't matter. But the Clash of Paris did not get a little more better in this. Really? Think about that. The Clash of Paris is on the marquee after SummerSlam. That was not being amazed me. I was not amazed for, SummerSlam, because that's not right. It isn't. It isn't. Because the number one contenders for the Battle Royal, it wasn't not right for me. But Steph McCare, Ivy Now, Selena Vega, it was not even close. No. People don't have whatsoever. People like Nikki Bella, who's gonna be on a Battle Royal. You don't walk over the Mafia. Give me that McKinley. There's no way in the world it's going to happen. I mean, there's no way. There's no way. Next, we got the No Holds Barred. Is Jade Cargill versus Naomi. And it did it again. Naomi has completely off the market, but Cargill and Naomi go back a long way with the point that Naomi was the attacker who attacked Jade Cargill, and Cargill was held a women's tag title against Belair. And Naomi was the holder of the women's Money in the Bank briefcase. In a recent thing, Naomi going to proceed with Carlson. That's we gotta give what is credit. Even for her, it doesn't have to begin it. You don't know what Naomi is? That's why she is the holder of the Money in the Bank. And yeah, I think we all know why it did. If Jay didn't have to do that, she won at WrestleMania, but could you do it again? I think that's a yes. So giving Jay Cargill the win over Naomi. Next, we're going to have our main event. This is going to be jumping the main event. The Women's Intercontinental Championship. Becky Lynch, Bayley, and Lyra Valkyria. And Bayley and Valkyria have common ground for hatred for Lynch. But when emotions boil over the problem to each other, their tolerance and no contest leaving Lynch without a challenge. And this clear match for a three-way dance between the rivals. Three women could get a main event. Best friends could be broken. Lives could be handled. The women IC titles online could be our fatal blow. If this is the wildest dream, I would say yeah. Lyra, who has complete an ordinary here, and that's because she won the women's IC title. And when she stands, and that's way over the beginning. I mean, that's all type of thing. You know, if in case you just see Lynch going all the way away, I don't know what's going to happen. But yet, I think that was going to do what happened. we gotta do what we gotta do. So Gary Baggalett to retain the title over Bailey and Lara Valkyria. So that's so here. We gotta go. We have on Saturday's main event. I'm gonna go to retain the World Championship. I want what else? Go to retain the title. When you win the match over Drew, and I win over Seth Rollins. Now on the Evolution. Let's see. Io Sky will retain the title. TV Stratton, JC James, Raquel Rodriguez for the Roxanne Perez, Daniel Raquel for the Bad Warrior, Becky Lynch, and Jay Cargill. That's all my predictions. And this is a great prediction. I can't wait. I can't even wait until SummerSlam. This is going to be the one biggest summer in all history. Now, comment down below who is winning and Saturday's main event. Will it be Goldberg or Gunther? I'd rather pick Gunther than winning. So there you go. Comment down below, hit like button, comment, and subscribe to my favorite channel. And hit the bell. Don't ever miss any video here. I put all-time video. You don't want to miss it. Yeah, that's all I gotta say. Your boy Kitty Quinn signing on DMV. I'm gonna hot guys next time for Home My Nugget Studios. Peace, one love, and I am out. I'll see you guys next time. Holla.
Everybody saying.
As you can see, I'm just clapping to congratulate a young nigga for getting some ass.
You mean to tell me you watched the entire video but you haven't subscribed? Hit the subscribe button and become a member on Patreon or on YouTube to get access to the Discord. We're waiting for you in the Shadow Realm.
Do it! Just do it! Make your dreams come true! So just do it! Please! Please!